Hello and welcome to the 2-Minute Writers Challenge. It is great to have you here. Today's quote comes from Coach John Wooden, who said, "Success comes from knowing that you did your best to become your best and that you're capable..." And let me try that from the start. Let me try that again. Success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you're capable of being. Not sure why that was so challenging, but clearly it was. Hello, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and it is my purpose, my pleasure, my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph journey using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success, because it's the simplest and easiest way to get your book done. It just is. When you have a plan and you execute the plan, guess what? Success happens. It's inevitable. But this quote from Coach Wooden, I guess I've been talking a lot about clarity this week because I guess it's been a lot on my mind because of a couple other things that I'm working on. It feels like, clarity week here on the 2-Minute Writers Challenge. And Coach Wooden's quote really challenges us to view our actions through the lens of truth, not through the lens of our desire. Because if we view what we do through the lens of what we want to accomplish instead of what we actually accomplished, we're lying to ourselves. When we examine our actions truthfully, there is always more that we could do. Always. Whether it was fear, laziness, procrastination, or something else, we seldom commit 100% to anything. And yet it's so important. If we want to achieve that mountaintop of success, we have to give everything we've got. We can't leave anything on the field, as a football coach would say. But I would also argue that where Coach Wooden says success, I would replace that word with fulfillment. Think about your own life and your own experience. I was actually working with a friend of mine earlier today, and he was sharing an experience where someone had reached out to him for some help. He was able to help them really, really fast, and he felt really good about it. That's fulfillment. You're serving someone else in a capacity that helps them, makes them feel good, and because you're being of service, you feel good yourself. But that's giving everything you've got as well, because you can't do that unless you have this attitude of service. If Jesse didn't have this idea that, no, I can help this person, so I'm going to, it would be just as easy to say, well, yeah, I could, but I don't feel like it. Two completely different attitudes, right? Doing the easy thing never leaves us feeling fulfilled. It's only when we do the hard thing, the thing that forces us to step out of our comfort zone, when we do that with an attitude of service, then we get to feel fulfilled. We get to have the success that we want. That external praise, whether it's, book sales, reader reviews, and the revenue that they can help generate, your fulfillment lies in your own transformation and your own personal growth. Like, take these daily videos. I am always looking for a way to improve on how I do them, how to make them more interesting for you, more engaging for you, and easier for me. I want to do both things. That is success. That's also fulfillment. I get to serve you better at a deeper level while it takes less time and energy out of my world. That's a beautiful thing, but it's also a courageous journey, and it's, I would say, the most courageous journey you're ever going to face. Trying to put everything you have into the task at hand. 90% isn't enough. If you're playing at 90%, as Dean Graziosi would say, you're playing small. It's that last 10% that means everything. Everything. And that's also reflected in Colossians 3:23. "And whatever you do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not to men." When we look for a reward from this earthly plane, the Bible speaks very poorly about that attitude. It's when we work in service to God, trying to further His agenda in our lives, that's where we're going to be truly fulfilled. And that's where we're going to feel the most success as well. When we write with integrity, with passion, with sincerity, with vulnerability, that's how we serve others. So in everything that you're writing, give it everything you've got, but also do that from that place of vulnerability that allows you to reach out from your heart into your readers in a way that helps them understand they can do something differently. They can think differently. Their life can be different. They don't have to play the victim, they can play the victor, as Amy would say. Above all, be of service to the God who created you and who put this book on your heart to write. So until tomorrow at 3 o'clock, where we're going to do this all over again, have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now.